Hello everybody, how are you going? And welcome back to Bloons Tower Defence 6, where as we can see, there is brand new hot off the press bosses, and so I can't wait to see how I can go against these ones, because my track record isn't the best, but maybe I can have a little bit more luck now that I know a little bit more. So I'm not too sure what this is going to entail, and so it's going to be probably better to know something before I go into it. So PHAYZE has camo property and a reality shield that increases its speed while the shield is active. Alrighty then, when each skull is reached, PHAYZE rebuilds the reality shield and warps forward, opening a tear in the fabric of reality, allowing Bloons to spawn further along the track. Okay, well I guess you were probably going to be needing and wanting to be having kind of full map coverage. You can't just be having everything at the front. Otherwise, yeah, you were going to be triggering a radar jam, so many different things like that. But otherwise, I guess I will just see how I can go. Start boss event, new game on resort. Alrighty then. At least this map is nice and long, if nothing else. And so I guess I know that I want to be getting, I think, attack, sorta, all those kind of things up in this top right corner. But I think, given the fact that it's only round one, just a sort of right about, there will do. But there we go, 7 rounds done, and I can almost afford a banana farm. I only need 100 more, so I will just wait that out and then buy that as soon as possible. So at least now I have those two guys there, and I can just branch out a little bit. Obviously, like I said, this is a long map, but I do think that the top right corner is obviously where you want to be placing everything while you have limited amount of towers at the start. So even though there are plenty of people like the druid and the sniper monkey and everything like that, I think I'm just going to go a buccaneer right on the, I don't know, right in the middle. Does that make sense? Maybe just right here and then a bit of extra range, or right on this corner makes sense. There you go. That should provide just a decent bit more, and then I'll get camo because that's going to be a major advantage long term. But look at this, I'm flying through these rounds right now, 25 down, and I got the checkpoint a few rounds ago, so that is not a drama whatsoever. It's more so the fact that I don't know what I'm going to be wanting and what does the most damage. I can't remember. It had camo properties, but I don't believe that it had any lead or ceramic or any other pierce, popping or stopping ability, and so it should be okay with sorta and the buccaneer. But do I want wizard, or is it just not going to be good for magic and things like that? Regardless, maybe something like a extra banana farm and then going all the way up to a main Moab should do wonders for me. I mean, a crippled Moab would be lovely, but it's a little bit too expensive right about now. So that is now the question for me. Do I want to go cripple Moab or monkey pirates? Because if I go full steam ahead with monkey pirates, or just in any regard the wrong one, I just don't know. At least both of them can have camo, both of them can hit and damage, but is it the best idea? I mean, I've still got 10 rounds, so I will probably be able to afford both, actually. Maybe that would be the go. Bit of night vision goggles and shrapnel shot just so we can start to hit some camos, and then we will continue to work my way up over the next 5 rounds to hopefully main Moab. I believe that I should be able to do it with 4 banana farms. There is large caliber, but now, what is it, like 10 grand? Yeah, surely 10 grand with 4 banana farms in 5 rounds, or 4 rounds should be fine. The main question I do have though is, how does it work when it opens a tear in the map? I mean, I guess you would want it actually at the top right on this map, because then at least everything can get a hit immediately. But if it did it down the bottom left and you just have just endless supply of balloons just streaming out there, you only have one tower, or I only have one tower that can hit that at the moment. But would you look at that, plenty of money left over. With $6,000 at the end of that round, I can easily afford to get main at Moab, so $4,400, leaving me with $1,615. How can I possibly be spending that will make my life easier? I guess I don't have any radar from the village, so that's fine. I do want to know though, what else can I spend my money on that makes sense? Do I want even just something like a druid, so it can do more total damage and range? Or, I mean, the monkey ace, I can't get that high though. Oh, but you know what might be nice is counter espionage on this. I mean, I guess like I was just saying, everyone can hit everything. Everyone, at least it matters, the druid non-withstanding. And so I guess just having Druid of the Jungle should allow me enough kind of leniency. It's just about, can I do enough damage in these kind of right-hand side, completely disregarding all of that track. Like, I don't even know how much that is, but maybe it's 50%, and I've got nothing besides the sniper on it, which feels wrong. Actually, the Druid as well. That's why I got it. What can I do to change that? I really don't know, but I think I'll just have to play it, and if I die, I die, because I don't know anything about this guy. If nothing, I will quickly grab Druid of the Jungle to hopefully do some damage to it, and then Hard Thorns. I don't even know if that does more damage or not, but I'm certainly ripping through a sizable or enough of a chunk of what I would say. Look at this, where, yeah, considering it's not even in range of the Monkey Buccaneer, I will take that. I will even just take it to the point where I think I would just grab another banana farm, because I don't think I should need it, especially given, I guess I gotta work through the shield and then its health. This could be problematic, but I guess for now I just have to wait and see for this Monkey Buccaneer to kick in. But how else can I help it? I mean, I do want to check, are the balloons that it spawns camo related as well? I mean, I'm finally just working through its shield and it replenishes it every skull, so that's going to be pretty darn diddly. But I think I will just want to be getting some kind of, this guy, here we go, I'll do that. Maybe then I can get a village so the druid can actually see something. That would make sense as well. There you go, everyone can see everything. Never miss targeting will be on horizon, and hopefully then people can just do some more stuff, even though the radar jammer may come in and just completely disregard my entire argument. Either way, never miss targeting has been gotten, which will allow it to do a load more rapid fire and then loads more. Oh my goodness, that thing certainly teleported along, but I'm doing a load more damage now that even sword is involved. Well then, thank you for sword for coming involved. I will do bigger radius just because why not, and I will continue to try and work this way down, but that is certainly taking a much bigger hit. And you know what, stuff it, jungle drums come on board as well. Whoa, the banana farms went crazy for that. Who needs my help though, or who can help me more so? That thing is outrageous when it speeds along like that. Honestly, I'm thinking that I might just, if I can get it in range. No, I can't get it in range, but another buccaneer would be lovely, because I believe that can do a load of damage. I just have to make sure that I get the right one again. There we go, that health bar is absolutely cruising down, and I can only imagine that if you were able to have Cripple Moab on top of that as well, it would be a very different story, again, in the positive direction. And so I'm pretty happy with how this entire thing is going. It's what? Did it go past that? I guess it's not even halfway around the map. Maybe halfway around the map. I just have to deal with the Moab, but that'll be fine. Actually, how do I not have... I thought I got Monkey Pirates, but no, there you go. Now I have Monkey Pirates on you, and everyone will be completely fine. I just have to wait a second, and there we go. Tier 1 popped. Thank you very much. 10 rounds to go. Now I think it becomes a serious deal about being able to get more money in the bank. So banana farm or banana plantations out the wazoo for the next 10 rounds or 9 rounds. Oh my goodness, I hadn't even looked. I've just been playing the next round every single time, but I guess I've spent a lot of money, like $15,000 worth or $16,000 worth, but I've only got 6 more rounds to go. I'm already halfway through, and I know how quickly the boss balloons like to ramp it up. Even though, like I said, it was halfway through, once it's out of this little top corner, there is not much damage. And so I guess I should probably look at doing some more long-term, long-range damage. I mean, I guess that's why I want the Spectre, but the Spectre can only help me so much. So unless I do get, maybe I get 2 Spectres long term. 1 spy plane, 1 lots more darts. It would be a lavish life to live, but only time will tell if I can even possibly afford such a thing. However, at the moment, I just want to be seeing how much money I can possibly make before round 59, as I'm making a decent headway towards 23,500. I mean, I'm not going to make 8,000 in this next round. I might make 5, and that's then not too far off. I mean, it's in 2 rounds, but let me just play it and see how much I can get by the end of this round. If it's over 20, that would be lovely, and it should certainly be, because it's a 9 round. Every single 9 round gives it plenty of money. All right, so 21,000. It's only 2,500 away. I think I should be able to survive and do enough damage long enough for the banana farms and everyone else to make me enough money to hopefully be able to buy Spectre. That should be a big difference. The Spectre, it's a serious game changer. I mean, Monkey Pirates or Pirate Lord, is also in the game, but I just want that all-round range. Come on, a little bit more. Yes, Spectre it is. Let me just absolutely hone through this guy. Obviously, he can see everything, and that bar can now fly down. Here we go. Let me just also grab that banana plantation while I can. And I guess now, I don't really know if I want to be getting... Well, I don't really know what I want to be getting. Maybe just, like I said, just another one of these guys, but with spy planes, so he's always able to be taken out. However, I guess... he can't see. Oh, he can see at the moment. I don't even know how long that lasted, but it's going pretty darn well. Maybe, honestly, Cripple Moab or Pirate Lord just start getting these big ticket items on the board. I should make, honestly, plenty of money. I'm already back up to 9,000, and it's only been now 4 rounds, 10 rounds. Sorry, 10,000, 12,000, heaps. So, we shall see as this entire thing progresses, but I'm doing so much more damage now that I have the Spectre. It's a game changer. It's as simple as that. Oh, and I'm just realizing that I haven't even been using my abilities. Let me just absolutely use that to make sure that people are targeting what they need to be targeting. Rip down those BFBs. Lovely. Those guys are fantastic, and Monkey Pirates, there's not much that compares to the price, I'll say that much. Either way, actually not nearly saving up for a Pirate Lord, and I don't know if I want to get Pirate Lord or Cripple Moab. Honestly, if Cripple Moab can do what I believe it should be able to do for me, I think I want Cripple Moab, and I'm not even that far away. Only less than 5,000 away, less than 4,000 away, nearly less than 3,000 away by the time I finish this sentence, and only one round to go. Look at this, heaps and heaps and heaps of damage still left on the screen, but once I can get this Cripple Moab, it doesn't matter how far he teleports around, he will be having a much harder time of it. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Cripple Moab absolutely ripped through that thing. You're going to see it jumping down when that bar just, bang, 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 bang. There is a reason that it cripples it. It is absolutely chronic pain for that guy. There we go. Tier 2 is popped. Now I think I'm getting to the territory where it starts to get a little bit above my pay grade, so to say, or at least it used to. So I'll see if I can learn, or if I've learned a little bit more since last time. There is still plenty of, wow, banana on the screen, but no, plenty of time before the 4 rounds and the next boss appears, but I'm torn between getting a Pirate Lord and, like I said, a spy plane flying, not flying fortress just yet, but Spectre. Just because I'm worried that as it gets further and further, if it does continue to knock out the radar from the Monkey Village, does it become a serious problem where my main damage tower, let's just see 140,000 compared to, more than both Monkey Buccaneers combined, does it become a difficult thing where I just won't be able to do enough damage, and the time that it takes to recover will just be the enemy? I mean, I probably should put it on Wing Monkey just so it can be a little bit closer, if nothing else, but it's a tough one. Maybe I should be able to afford both by the time I get to round, wow, I'm already around 76, so by the time I get to around 90, that's ridiculous. Honestly, at this rate, I might even be able to afford both. I mean, am I getting to the point where it's even considering just saving up for a flying fortress, for goodness sake? I mean, I think that might be a little bit of a stretch, getting another 30,000 and still surviving this round 80 boss Bloon, but man, it's seriously tempting. I mean, 30,000 more, because flying fortress is just it's a different ball game. Again, I don't even know what ball game, but it's out of this world. I will just go ahead and grab Pirate Lord for this guy, even though I would love to get another Spectre. I just think the amount of damage the Pirate Lord can do, as well as its ability that I'm very keen to see what it can do, I'm tempted by it. And then now, I should be able to, not any of you guys, here we go, one of you, bit of spy plane action. Let's just see, never miss targeting. Yeah, still with $13,000, so only 10 grand away. Here we go, round 80 has been activated with 175,000 health, which I can see already is going to take me a little bit longer to get through. I will make sure that you guys get out of the way. I don't want you in my way, for goodness sake, everyone go away. I will also go ahead and grab Berserker Brew for you, and I could get stronger stimulants, but I think I was going to be getting something else. Yes, Embrittlement for you, there we go, that is what we want. I guess I can use that to make sure that all those 3 guys don't interfere with my major plans, as I still have plenty of health to get through, but once I can get into this real health bar, it's gonna be juicy. Come on, show me the money. There you go. Obviously, it's about to knock out Raider. No, at every skull, it knocks out Raider. Regardless, I should be, from what I'm seeing here, completely fine. Let's just sit back and relax, I reckon. I'm so confident that, yes, even though it just teleported forward, I played it on fast, because I'm just cruising through this guy, and very shortly, I should be able to get another Spectre, which will make a massive big difference again. He just teleported again, but another Spectre is what I'm going to be saying to that. There you go. Honestly, Wing Monkey as well. They can just both go have a whale of a time. There you go. Yeah, let me just give it to you. No need for anyone to be in the way. No. I mean, I don't have anyone that can take 2 of them out, but come on, look at this, round 86, nothing is really putting up a fight. It is well more than halfway down, and there is plenty of shield, but there is also plenty of damage on the screen. And so I guess I should probably ask it, does it have any final words? If that is just absolutely getting rinsed, and there is plenty of people that aren't going to be putting up much of a fight. There we go, ending with $37,000. That is a boatload of money that I will be putting towards, I reckon, a flying fortress. But tier 3 has been popped. I earned a mine and some cash. But round 89, now on to round 90. I'm not too worried about round 90, considering the entire thing is already camo set up. And so I guess given the position I'm in, almost being able to afford a flying fortress, I should be looking at where did it just get broken down, and where will it go to next? And also, should I spread out a bit? I mean, like I said, I've already got the Spectre and hopefully a flying fortress or 2. I can't get 2 of them, but I've already got things that can cover the entire map. It's just, do I need more as I press into the, I guess, round 100, then 120 would it be? That is pretty outrageous. Honestly, I think the flying fortress should be able to get me a decent chunk down. but who else can do the other decent chunk of it? Honestly, I'm just wondering, do I go ahead and look at getting an alchemist and just going on everybody's favorite path, Bloon Master Alchemist, just to be able to take out all the other pesky guys? I mean, I don't even know or don't even care if it can't see camos. Bloon Master Alchemist can save me from plenty of other things there, just rack up the hit points. But hey, round 95 certainly did not prove to be much of a challenge there. However, I did hear a lot of darts bouncing off DDTs, and so I think as well as just saving up another $1,497 to get Flying Fortress, shortly after I will be looking at getting that MIB. So these two guys together, as well as I wish I hadn't put the glue gunner there and I could have moved the village up. That's such a shame. Do I dare? Because it's not even that expensive just yet. Not in the grand scheme of things to be able to get everything onto the Pirate Lord as well. I'll see how much money I have by around 99, I guess. If nothing else though, let me just completely get this Flying Fortress, and I guess, oh, actually, which one do I want to be putting it on? I think, I'm very torn, but honestly, I think the top one, the first guy, he can just go ahead and, oh my goodness, did you see that? The balloons were there, and then they were gone. It was as simple as that, but already back up to, well, 10,000. Let me just sell this, get rid of you because you're just in the way, and I do like you because you're free, but other than that, you're not very helpful. Squeak you in there, bigger radius, are you in? Yes, you're in range, exactly what I wanted, and then all the way up to MIB, Jungle Drums, plenty of cash left over to be splashing it on a nothing, actually. I can't afford anything besides, I don't know, a wizard, ace, a mortar, a boomerang, plenty of things. Actually, you know what? I'll add a sub to the mix just because I can. Oh, actually, you know what else a sub could be very useful for? I mean, I was just thinking about getting first strike capability, but Plutonium Reactor and Submergent Support, they are some other fairly powerful, not you. Yes, Submerge and Support. Look at the range on that bad boy. But there we go, with $5 remaining, but still all my 225 lives. Can I beat round 100 or the tier 5 PHAYZE balloon? I mean, I'm happy with what I've set up here, but there is no way of knowing, is it going to be enough? And that is what we can find out. And I will just leave it played on fast because I should be able to manage everything. And looking at that health bar just absolutely cruising down, I think I should also be alright. But $375,000 or 375,000 damage later, we shall see if I've got what it takes. Where are they going? Oh my goodness, those guys are getting teleported across the entire map. That is absolutely ridiculous. Okay then, let me just make sure that I can take these guys out because that is a lot of fortified zombs. I'll just make sure that I'm using the abilities as much as possible. But there we go. All of a sudden they just disappeared and the Flying Fortress can really just start to hone in on them. But $20,000, I think I should be using it. Or, no, I'm just going to save up because I should make enough to be getting Bloon Master Alchemist by the end. I mean, it's only got 350 pops, we'll call it. But, oh man, as soon as you get that, the game changes again. And I'm only about, what, 10,000 away with plenty more time, but not that much health left on this PHAYZE balloon. I'm pretty darn happy with what's going on now. But let me just wait and see. Oh my goodness, almost up to 40,000. And once I collect all these bananas, I should be able to get it. Come on, give me all these bananas. Come on. Well, maybe if I just use the abilities just to make sure that I can actually take this guy out. There you go, $40,000 down the drain, but I certainly wouldn't say down the drain. Target strong, and now I do believe that I can sit back and wait because all the other big balloons that are just going to be clouding everyone's judgment will be no longer. But honestly, from there, I'm not sure what I want to be getting next. I mean, I can just continue to be upping my ability game and just making sure that I've got a constant role for everyone to play. But with 25,000 and seriously counting, I'm making a load of money. Honestly, actually, you know what? Super brittle. Now look at this. Everyone is just going to be flying down. There is not much left of it. And ooh, yes, there we go. I didn't even know what I was worried about. It was literally just that easy. Tier 4 has been popped and I got a banana farmer, which I kind of wish that I was playing right about now because with 6 banana farms, it does get a little bit hectic, but hey, now it is on to round 120 to see what a tier 5 boss has in store for me, because I've never seen it. You know what, actually, there is something that I wouldn't mind getting, and that is just allowing the alchemist to be able to see the camo balloon, so I won't go crazy on it, but jungle drums and everything else like that will be gotten. Do I want MIB? Will that make a difference? I guess I can afford it. So I might as well just make sure that everyone can see everything. And then from there, who do I want to be looking at? Man, there's still so much cash to splash, but I don't know. What tier 5s do I need? Actually, I know exactly which one I want. Just to be taking out, once again, the big balloons. But it's $50,000, so let's just see, can I make that much money in a couple of rounds? I highly doubt it. But I will do my best and just see what I can conjure up with. Surely you can fit. Surely! Okay, you can fit. I just have to be a little bit more delicate with my placement. My goodness, that is a little bit close for call. Come on. You want to be fitting in there. There you go. Oh, there it is. Wow, it's about a pixel. But there you go. I don't believe I can fit anyone else in there now. But honestly, I'm not too worried. All the way up to Moab Press. It certainly shows you how much damage I am able to do when I can take out 3 bads. Look at that. The first one goes down just above the monkey parks, for goodness sake. I mean, it's like, they're barely into the track at all, and they're already getting taken out. So obviously, as we can see, I did come up short of the $50,000 that I wanted for Moab domination, and I don't know if I need to or want to be saving up for that last 10. I mean, it certainly shouldn't take me very long, but is there something better than I need to be buying just to really try and cement the possibility of me beating this tier 5 boss? Because like I said, I've never faced one. I don't even think I've ever faced a tier 4 before, and I've certainly never won against it, but that was fairly easy. So is this an easy boss, or am I just way levels above where I was before? Regardless, I think I'm fairly ready to see what it has to throw at me. Obviously, my radar scanners could play a bit of havoc, and I am still worried about this entire section over here. I mean, like I said, it is maybe, what, 40% of the track? 30% of the track? I'm really not sure how much this all adds up to. But it's not a small percentage, that's for sure. And so I guess with all my main damage players, or most of them being out to see everything, I'm pretty happy with it. It just worries me that I'm not using any of that. Regardless, I do think that I should be ready, and there is only one way to find out if I truly am. And so let's just see, how far is he going to be teleporting in front? What is he also going to be spawning in? Because if it's just bad, that might pose a little bit of a problem, but it's also around 120 up to 130 in mere moments. Either way, let's just see, 1.5 million. Wow, that's a bit of a step up from, I don't know if I'm incorrectly remembering, but 375,000 to 1.5 million. That's a serious gain. Anyway, let me just make sure that I'm taking out everyone as early as possible and just get these abilities pumping. I mean, in some good news, I do believe that I should be able to afford the $50,000 by the time he actually gets in range of the boomerang monkey, which, I mean, it does a lot of damage, and it can also stall everyone else. And so as soon as it starts to teleport everyone up there, that's when he's really going to kick into gear, as well as obviously having, I mean, the ice monkey and everyone else involved. So let me just continue to make sure that no one is playing havoc and no one is wasting my time. Come on, only $500 to go. Still cruising through this first shield though. It's going to take, I think, everything I possibly have to be able to get through this. But I just need a little bit more money. Come on, banana farms. Come on, anyone. Just give me what I need. There you go. Bit more banana farm action. Come on. All right, there we go. More domination has been got. And hopefully, together, everyone can just do their best or do their worst, because I'm going to need it. He's getting seriously far, and there is not much I can do about it at the moment. But here we go. I'm nearly through that shield, and so I will finally be able to see how much damage I'm truly doing a second. And I guess if you could pause it, you could calculate it. But, maybe it will be enough. It's only just started, and I don't know if everyone's attacking. I guess I should also just be making sure that I'm using my abilities, for goodness sake. But I don't know if I can do enough damage to take this guy out. There is a long way away. That's the only problem I'm having with this. I just have to go full concentration mode, just making sure that I'm using all the abilities as soon as possible to make sure that I'm just cycling them enough to do enough damage. Look at all these guys just coming out like crazy, and I guess I am holding them at bay while I'm saving up and raking up a whole bundle of cash, just trying to get Bloon Crush. I believe, is that what it's called? I can't even think at the moment. Yes, Bloon Crush. But halfway to Bloon Crush, and certainly not halfway through this phase balloon. Oh, there is still so much health and so much shield to get through that I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Oh my goodness, I've just realized that has been 10 rounds right about now. There is already, holy smokes. Okay then, that changes the game. That is around 130. So like I said, that has been 10 rounds, and that's only one skull. So this is going to be completely ridiculous if I have to go all the way up to 160. I'm certainly not ready for that. But hey, let's just see how I can go, I guess. I must say though, just from staring at these abilities, I absolutely love what the submarine is doing for me right about now. Just able to just make it so much faster, or the abilities come round so much faster. It makes a huge difference just having that Pirate Lord ready and available every, I don't know, is it 10 seconds or so? Holy moly, that guy just absolutely flew past, but luckily the Buccaneers can still see it. That makes a huge difference, just that placement there as well. But just continuing on, is this a, oh my goodness, I'm only halfway through. I thought it was going to be the last one, but no, I'm not even close. There is no way that once he gets out of the range of everyone, This is going to be tough, tough, tough. And hey, I can finally... Oh, no, I can't afford Bloon Crusher. I was about to say it's 50, but it's 55. Damn you. All right, well, let me just continue on and just use everything at my disposal just to make and give myself the best possible chance. But there is no way this guy is going to just waltz straight over me as soon as he possibly can. No, not the Elite Defender. There we go. Bloon Crush it is. Stall all those guys. Give me the best possible odds, please, because there's no way I'll be able to do this otherwise. You know what, I think I just need a little bit more range over there, and so if I go ahead and add a sniper, that should be good. I'll just go as high as possible, which actually isn't that high, sadly, at all, but I guess it is what it is, and oh my goodness, they're getting pretty darn far. They're going to go through. They did. I mean, look, I knew what I was in for by not knowing what I was in for, and that was always going to be tough, and really, I could retry from last round and retry from round 120, but I don't know if I would be able to do it. And I also don't know what it would take to do it. I mean, I have a lot of damage and a lot of money on the screen, and I didn't even get halfway through. And that is truly what the tier 5 is about. And so for people that are able to get through the elite boss tier 5, my hat goes off to you. I can only imagine maybe use a boatload more banana farms just to get paragons and everything else in there. But oh man, I guess there's levels to this game, and I've leveled up, but there is certainly not the max level achieved yet.